Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am Brad and this is John and we are the ThePoshKings.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us yet again for another episode of Reseller Q&A.
Yes.
More questions,
We love them.
more answers, or at least our answers.
Yeah,
but of
our
course, as we
opinions.
always say, these are our opinions, our thoughts. This is what we do. You don't have to do it. You don't have to listen to us. You do not have to agree.
Nope.
Not too bad, right?
Just our thoughts.
Right. We this is our first episode after or second maybe we're taping after we had a great time at Posh Party Live Fort Lauderdale. Thank you, Poshmark, for hosting such a magnificent event.
It was a lot of fun.
It was really fun seeing team members and the amazing community. We all laughed, had a great time for sure. So if you're ever able to attend a Posh event, we highly suggest it. They're a great time.
It's a great way to network and socialize. And look,
Yeah.
you get to meet people behind the keyboard. So
And
it's really
sometimes
fun.
you need to just have fun. Reselling
Yeah.
can't always be about taking toe gum out of shoes.
True.
Ew. Moving on.
True.
First question. Here we go. What are your thoughts on silent posh shows? Meaning, do you think they work? They have not worked for us.
Not for us.
That's not to say, though, that others don't. Now, what I will say is I don't think there are a few people I've seen that do pretty well with them.
Yes. I know a few of them, a couple.
But a lot of people, I don't think, are making a lot of sales. They claim to have one or two if they're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
If I could classify, you still have to have desirable items in the show. What we have seen in a lot of silent shows, not all, is the quality of items is not as high as it would be in a regular
Live,
show.
yeah.
I
Live
think
stream.
people try to, not all, but some people try to sell off the things that really people don't want anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of made that mistake, honestly. We're like, oh, this will be great. Some things that aren't, selling so well for us, let's give them a try there, and it didn't work. If it's not going to work in your closet in general, it probably isn't going to fly out in a silent show.
Well, because then I think also too, like you would have to then, on those kinds of items, because I think everybody's run across items that are like that,
Mm-hmm.
you have a better chance of selling it if you're actually face to face through a live
Yes.
sale is
Oh,
with the
good
video
point, good
running
point.
and sound on, because then you can work the sale. Does that make sense? Like you can actually talk it out. And I know you can do the voiceover thing now too with the silent sales, but with us, I'm a firm believer.
Look, I think if you want to add it to your repertoire of selling, cheers, do it. I don't know of anyone who's really banging it out, so to speak, with this.
I think it's a great way. I think we talked about this also in other videos. It's a great way to try it out if you're curious about doing a live show yourself or live selling. It is kind of it's a good way to maybe learn some of the ropes and figure out how things work and then kind of build up the courage and all that stuff. If you are,
I mean, we would love to do them. We're always up for any type of selling. We just really kind of need to find what is the merchandise mix that works, and
we've tried a few different things.
we need to do that.
Yeah.
So that's even something we need to work on. Next question is, I love reselling, but it is taking over my life. Happens.
Here all the time.
I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, but I miss having real time off. Any suggestions? Look, reselling, because you can do it from home, can become extremely consuming and take over your life.
Yeah,
It's
I always
true.
tell people, like, you quit your 9 to 5, so to say, to work like over 100 hours
to
a
work
week.
3 to midnight.
Yeah, I mean, there are
mini
days.
3 a.m.
Yeah, we work like many hours in a day, more than an 8-hour shift sometimes. So
There are advantages. We work for ourselves for
Yeah.
the most part, and we
Better
did it with
qual-
the stores too, but it's still different.
better quality of life.
And in a lot of ways, we have a better quality of life, but that is because, what our suggestion should be for this person is, you are in control of your schedule. You need to have a schedule. It can't just be, I'm going to wake up and do everything I can until I go to sleep.
You're like wing it as you go through the day.
Yeah, certain days of the week, or certain times you should dedicate to sourcing. There should be certain times you dedicate to advertising. certain times your day should be structured, and it should also be a structure that says when you start and when you finish.
Yep.
Obviously, you know, with pretty much every platform, people can make offers and so forth. So you're always on a little bit if you see something come to your phone.
I would say it's on call.
But actively listing or actively cleaning shoes and garments, you do need to kind of compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Give yourself a break. You know, and look, it may be that you stop at 8 o'clock at night and you're done. Maybe it's 4. Whatever it is, just do it. Do something, create some structure. Once you have some structure, you will definitely feel a lot better about reselling.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And there you have it. Do you like the new 15-second run on Poshmark? Yes, yes, and yes.
It was actually well, I know a lot of people suggest this, so we're not going to...
A lot of people.
We don't want to be like, wow, that was my
many,
suggestion too. Yes, you're right. But at PoshFest, when we spoke on our panel, we talked to the team members that were in charge of Poshos, and we said, look, you have to have 15 seconds. Short time, you can go through merchandise faster, you can sell more. It's just a no-brainer.
Look, less time, more money. It's how it is.
Yes. Move the show along.
Now it takes, you know, some movement, dude, to keep it going, but every 15 seconds. But it works. It does increase your sales volume, increases your profitability. A lot less wasted time. A lot less wasted time for sure. Next. What do you feel a seller can do to create the best vibe for a prospective client looking at their closet? First
That's
thing,
also a broad question.
I would tell you, you know what, I think in general, if someone has not purchased from you before, they don't know anything about you, and they don't know, again, anything about you, so you know what they're going to do. They may not buy from you for that reason. We strongly feel that it's a great, I wouldn't say trick, but tip, to take some of your better solds. So let's say in the top 30 items that you have in your closet.
This is for Poshmark, of course.
Yeah, Poshmark.
You can't do it on all other platforms.
Take 3 of your, when you're done for the night, you're done sharing and all that, 3 of your better sales and sprinkle them through the top.
Yeah.
It shows that you have sold better price items, so people typically, if they see that you've sold items that are a little more expensive, they're not so quick to lowball you on an offer.
Right.
Also, it shows credibility. It shows that this person has sold items. Not everybody will look at the number of listings and all that, you know, especially if they're just starting out. Put some solds in. Put some solds, kick them up, mix them in a little bit when you're done for the night, so to speak. It really does help. It really does help. Next, here we go. Okay, now this one is very controversial because we used to do it ourselves and then realized it didn't work.
Oh, I know I know this question.
Yeah.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
I like to categorize and subdivide my closet by color, style, this, that, and everything. I think it helps my sales. Would you agree? No, we don't.
Our opinion, no.
We didn't.
And I'm not just saying it's because it's what I think. What we've attempted, we've done this. So when we first started, we were selling our own luxury items. Then we sold certain brands. So we would have everything categorized
by brand,
by color, by category. So like,
it was stupid.
If somebody just came into your closet, right? Let's say you have 100 Michael Kors items, right? Well, what happens if somebody who's looking for...
They hate Michael Kors.
They don't like Michael Kors. So now they're scrolling through your closet. Yeah. The first 100 items are Michael Kors.
They get bored and leave.
They've already gotten bored. They're going to leave and go to the next closet. So,
or if you have 25 blue tops sitting in a clump at the top of your closet, and no one's looking for a top. There are people who find their way to your closet. Look, they're not looking for blue. They're not looking for a top. Guess what? They think all you have are blue tops. They leave.
Aesthetically, it's really appealing to the eye. We get it. Yeah, even on social media, we see it on social media too. A lot of people do the color scheme.
Mix it up.
If you mix it up, it gives more variety. Think of it as
it inspires bundling.
Of course. Think of it as if you were, like when we had our stores, people would come in. If we only had, let's say, men's t-shirts, and you have to walk through 3/4 of our store to get to something different than a t-shirt, they're going to turn out and go, it's just a t-shirt store. They don't want just a t-shirt.
Mixing everything up, it will inspire someone to go, oh, I like this top. Oh, this is a cute bag. I love these shoes. It definitely will increase your sales volume for bundles. if you mix it up.
Also,
and statistically speaking, well, obviously we have been very involved with Poshmark for years, and we've been privy to a lot of great stats. Mixed closets are really where to go.
Also, another thing, because like John said, we've been to headquarters now twice. So the we talked with the team over there with analytics, and they agree with how our thought is, and this is what we do with our stores. If you put something that might be a little more expensive next to something that might be not so expensive, it makes the mind want to maybe go, you know what? While I'm here, I might look at this. Yeah. You might start combining things, like John said. The bundling thing is great, but then you can maybe even pull in a more expensive sale with mix in with some of the more affordable sales. It's
what he said.
All of that. Did it make sense? I thought it made sense.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I thought it made sense.
And that's it. That's today. That's today. We are out of questions.
It made sense up in here, and that's all that matters to me.
There you go. Once again, thank you for joining us. Yes. And also, again, if our information helps you, or our opinion, our experience helps you, that makes us happy.
Yes.
But you don't have to abide by it. Take care, everybody. Be well until we meet, but yet again.
Yes, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a good one, all right?
Take care.